Hey everyone, David Bauders with Trade Hounds, and I'm here today with Sean Grasby. Sean is the Senior Vice President of Construction Energy Services. Welcome, Sean.
Thanks for having me. Great
Nice
to be
meet
here.
up with you.
Yeah, you as
So
well.
here we are at NECA 25. Tell me, what are you guys hearing? What are you seeing here at NECA 25?
Yeah, we're excited to be here and displaying at NECA again this year. The Wesco team's really hearing a lot about labor as it relates to the future of labor in the trades, and also just how we make it more efficient. The shortages of labor right now are a real concern, and so we're really focused in on the innovative solutions that we're bringing to the table to make it easier for trades to get on a job site, be efficient, and move on to the next job site, stay on time, on focus, and keep moving forward.
Well, we know one of the big challenges at the macro level for the industry, it's expected that about half of electricians will retire over the next 5 to 10 years. As I always say, it's pretty much non-negotiable. These are people whose knees and backs are giving out based on too many years on their feet.
Absolutely.
How can Wesco be a part of, let's say, the new generation of workers, being brought in, attracted to the trades, and becoming more productive?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we're actually really excited to announce a partnership that we did with NECA and Electri, where we're sponsoring their scholarship program to bring more project management into the trades right now. So we're thrilled to announce that 100 scholarship recipients are going through the program this year alone, and we look forward to continuing to being a part of that program. In the company as well, too, we have our own sales and ops development program where we take new grads right out of colleges and give them roles in the trades where they can come in and learn all the scope of a distributor, at least, to support trades and find new ways to bring value there as well, too.
Yeah, I think the demographic shift is much broader than just the skilled trades people. It's obviously the distributor employee teams, it's the manufacturers. You just think about all of the layers at which demographic change is hitting the industry. It's pretty impressive. One of the things that stands out about the new generation, this is the first generation of workers who are digital natives.
Yes.
So they grew up, playing with their phones all the time. They go to dinner with their parents. The phones are lighting up. And talk about how that's changing buyer expectations for the customers that you guys serve.
For sure, yeah. It used to be that you'd go home at the end of the day thinking about the job site tomorrow, and you'd show up at a distributor or wherever to get the things you need to solve the problem. Well, now that's not the case. When they go home at the end of the day, that problem's still on their mind. They don't push it away until the morning. They get onto their phone and they go and they look for solutions. And so we're really building out our robust, innovative solutions around our digital suite to make sure they can find the solutions that they need, know where to get those products or the solutions, and make sure it's ready for them on the job site the next day.
And being discoverable is so important. We always say, when you have, half of the workforce coming in, they don't have any awareness or preferences in the industry. It's really kind of a blank slate.
Yeah.
How do you make sure that you're building awareness with this generation? Obviously, the Wesco Cares program is super important, but more broadly, just making sure that Wesco is front and center. How do you do that?
Yeah, we're doing a lot of outreach and social media channels, trying to meet the next generation where they are. If they're digital natives, then we've got to find a way to be digital. And so there's a lot of great investment happening there, and just a lot more awareness for ourselves and meeting them where they are, but also recognizing that the majority of this labor force isn't there necessarily either. So it's not a wholesale change for us. It's really a broadening of scope and a broadening of the reach that we're trying to hit in terms of the different stakeholders throughout any construction project.
Yeah, we see that at Trade Hounds. We have currently about 425,000 tradespeople. About half of them are in MEP, and about probably 2/3 of those are under the age of 35. And
Okay,
it's so
yeah.
interesting when we do surveys now and we ask them, how satisfied are you with distributor e-commerce sites? And only 1 in 10 typically says they like the e-commerce experience with distributors. What does that mean for a distributor when the next generation is, broadly not connecting with the e-commerce experience?
Well, it means we got work to do, and the continued focus and investment there is going to make a big difference. Again, like you said, this is a generation that grew up with a phone in their hand, and everything that they need is on demand, and that's not necessarily been the way that a traditional construction project goes, and the way trades have had to work based on what was available to them. So to continually challenge and improve that is something that we're working to do every day. The other thing we're doing too, though, is on the job site where the rubber meets the road, so to speak, is really focusing in on the innovative solutions that make it easier for them to focus in on the value-added labor. A lot of our kitting solutions, for example, bring product to a job site, prefabricated, pre-configured in some cases as well too, ready to go, ready to be installed. So they're not dealing with unpacking or configuring. They can focus on building and assembling products real time. Similarly with some of our wire and cable solutions, where we can cut and parallel wire on a spool that's easy to move around on a job site, anchor in place, and they can pull multiple runs of power, multiple legs of power, even with the grounding wire all at the same time, different diameters, labeled and ready to go, so that when it terminates at the panel and at the downstream, it's exactly where they need it. So again, minimizing that labor on the job site helps to make it easy for them. So in a roundabout way, making it easier on the job site means they're spending less time searching online for the things that they might need or solutions that'll help them make that job easier. We're bringing those real-time solutions every day.
That's great. Tell us about some of the things you're most excited with from a digital perspective in terms of making it easier for people out there on the street.
Yeah, for sure. Well, we're going through a major enterprise-wide investment in our digital platforms, and Wesco's the combination of multiple acquisitions, and that's really given us the scale and the size to say yes to our contractor customers wherever they may need us. But it also means we've got a lot of work to do in bringing that all into one system, and we're well on our way with that journey. We've got multiple locations up and running across the company right now, and a standard platform and standard data allows all of our digital solutions after that to be much more impactful and much more real world and usable for contractors and for trades when they go to the site to find what they need. And we're finding ways to deeper integrate with project management software solutions. We had an announcement with one partner this week that we're very excited about, and we hope to continue to round that out, both with our own quote procurement and material management solutions, as well as partnering with those that our contractor partners want to work with as well too, and being easy to integrate with, so that it is a seamless flow of materials through any project flow.
Well, Sean, it's great to spend time with you here at NECA, and hope you have a great show.
Really appreciate the time. Great meeting you.